Hello friends, this is Jason. English and Chinese are very important in the world. So I want to communicate with you how to learn English and Chinese on sport by vlogs. Hopefully you enjoy it. I'm working in an underground mall right now. 我现在正走在一个地下商场里。The pillar is writing there are 5 floors in this mall. 柱子上写着这个商场有5层楼。I'm in B1, which is the negative ground floor. 我现在所处的位置是 B1, 也就是负1楼。Most of goods are clothes and shoes in this floor. Look, what I find. 看，我发现了什么。There's a sport lottery vendor. 我发现了这里还有一个体育彩票店。To be honest, I am always a bad lucky person. 说句老实话，我运气一直都很差。I bought lottery tickets before, but never won a big luck. 我以前买彩票没中过大奖。The maximum is 20 RMB, around 2.76 US dollar. 最多也就20块人民币，约2.76美金。So I rarely buy lottery tickets now because God doesn't care about me. 所以我现在很少买彩票了，因为上帝并不在乎我。Further moving, it is 东门 pedestrian street ahead. 再往前走就是东门步行街了。This street is very famous in Shenzhen. 这条街在深圳很有名。I think anyone who has worked in Shenzhen for a year must come to this pedestrian street. 我觉得只要在深圳工作过1年的人，都来过这条步行街。Do you see the price on the board? 你们看到牌子上的价格了吗？ 29 RMB, around 7 US dollar. 29块人民币，大概4美金。Do you think the price is reasonable? 你们觉得价格合理吗？ Of course, for girls, price is not an issue. 当然，对女生来说，价格不是问题。They can buy the whole street if they like. The shops selling women's clothes dominate here. 这里还是以卖女性衣服的店铺居多。Looks like the bosses are watching the money in the girls' pockets. 看来老板们都在盯着女生们口袋里面的钱。Girls' money is much easier to earn than boys' money. 女生的钱确实比男生的钱好赚。There are 2 exits. The channel inside has lots of branches. 里面的交通四通八达。Well, if this is your first time here, 假如你们是第一次来的话 You might get lost. 估计会迷路。You might get lost. 估计会迷路。It's a narrow door. 这里是一个狭小的门。Shorter than normal. 比一般的都要矮。Let's take a look inside. 让我们进去看看。What's in here? 里面有什么 ？It's a clothing store again. 又是服装店。The clothing stores are everywhere. 里面的服装店无处不在。I am not lying to you. 我不骗你们。I probably haven't bought clothes in physical stores over a decade. 我估计有10几年没在实体店买过衣服了。Most of them are bought online. 多数都是在网上购买 which is very convenient. 很方便。I can buy whatever I want. 可以随便挑。It saves me plenty of time. 能省下不少时间。At the end, there is a lot of beauty shops. 到了尽头，就看到了不少的美妆店。Sure enough, women's money is much easier to earn. 果然，女性的钱是最好赚的。They can enjoy services like skincare, manicures, foot baths. 她们可以在这里护肤、美甲、足浴。Dressing yourself up. 把自己打扮得漂漂亮亮的。The mood will be beautiful too. 心情也会跟着美好起来。Many shops in order to attract customers. 不少的店铺为了吸引顾客。Music are playing all the time, and to be honest, 一直放着音乐。说句老实话 ，It's a little loud, a little harsh. 声音有点吵，有点刺耳了。The mall also has access to the metro station. 商场里面还可以通往地铁站 ，which is very convenient. 这很方便。I find a phone case store. 我发现了一个手机壳店。The third company I used to work for sells phone case. 我以前工作的第3家公司就是卖手机壳的。No good sales performance. 因为没有业绩。After 6 months. 所以半年后I have to leave the company. 只能离开公司了。Oh, little kid. 哦，小屁孩。You know how to pick out clothes at such a young age. 你这么小就懂得挑衣服了。I don't think you are old enough to negotiate. 我并不认为你能够讨价还价。Oh, this boy. 哦，这个老哥。You drive a car to shop here. 你还拉着小车来购物。There are so many people here. 这里人那么多。It's hard to walk with dragging a cart. 拉着车可不好走路。Here is an Asian costume shop. 还有一间复古店 All are Asian costume. 卖的都是复古风格的衣服。The boss has a good brain for business. 这个老板还挺有生意头脑的。Less competition. 竞争少点。Because along the way. 因为一路走来。I don't see many stores sells Asian costume. 貌似没有多少店铺卖复古衣服。 The ball heading up. You can take the metro both sides. 两边都可以坐地铁。There's a stand on the ground. 地上也立有个牌子。Take the metro to the right, please. 坐地铁请往右走。There is also a foreign couple here. 这里还有一对外国情侣。I bet they are 99% from Pakistan. 我猜90%是巴基斯坦人。Now the relationship between China and Pakistan is very close. 现在中国和巴基斯坦的关系非常好。Let's take the elevator to the first floor. 让我们坐电梯到1楼看看。What's it up there? 上面有什么 ？It's still selling clothing. 还是服装店居多。There is so much competition. I doubt it. 竞争太激烈了，我很怀疑。Whether they can make money. 他们是否能赚到钱 ？There's also a Starbucks. 这里还有一间星巴克。It is kind of sweet. 还挺贴心的。Leaving 2 sofas in the front of the door. 把2张沙发放在门口。Let the guests rest. 让客人休息。The mall is not that big. 商场不算大。Quickly finish this floor. 很快就走了一圈。Now take the elevator to the second floor. 现在坐电梯上2楼。By the way, there are toilets on the second and third floors. 对了，2楼、3楼都有厕所。And it's free. 而且是免费的。If you need to go to the toilet. 如果你想上厕所。You can come in and solve the problem. 你就可以进来解决问题了。There are fewer clothing stores on the second floor. 2楼的服装店就少了些。More optician stores. On the other hand. 反倒是多了些眼镜店。As well as manicures. 还有美甲。The design of this shop is quite special. 这个店铺的设计还挺特别的。The golden balls are hanging up. 上面吊着金色的圆球。I don't know what it is inside. 我不懂里面装的是什么。Maybe it's just a simple design. 也许只是单纯的设计而已。There is a contact shop. 这还有个美瞳店。This reminds me of my last company. 这又让我想起了我上一家公司。Yes, that's right. 是的，没错。The last company I worked for is selling color contact lenses. 我上一家工作的公司就是卖美瞳的。Sell to foreigners. 卖给外国人。So I know a lot about them. 所以我对美瞳还是有一定的了解。What a familiar product. 多熟悉的产品啊。I made some money at my last job. 而且我在上一家公司还赚了些钱。So, Thanks that comment a lot. 所以还是挺感谢那个公司的。It seems I'm lost. 我好像迷路了。I can't find the elevator to the third floor. 找不到通往3楼的电梯。I finally got it. 终于还是被我找到了。This mall is getting a little old. 这个商场有些年龄了。It's not new, a little old. 不算新，有点旧了。Right from the top there is a toy store. 一上来就有一间玩具店。Toy stores are children's playgrounds. 玩具店是小孩的乐园。It's also a battleground for children and their parents. 也是孩子和父母的战场。After all, we were kids. 毕竟我们都做过小孩。Know what it is happening in a toy store. 知道玩具店里面会发生什么。It is either laughter or crying. 要么是笑声，要么是哭声。Anyway, that was our childhood. 不管怎样，那都是我们的童年。There's a drink shop here. 这里还有一间饮品店。If thirsty after shopping. 逛街口渴了。Buy a cold drink is also a good choice. 来上一杯冷饮也是个不错的选择。I come to the 4th floor. 我来到了4楼。The higher I go, the fewer people there are. 越往上走，人就越少。So the business here is quiet. 所以生意也就冷清了些。Playing doll machine is a favorite to the young people. 娃娃机是年轻人的最爱。But I know there are tricks in the machine. 但是我知道机器里面有一些把戏。There is no way you can get the toys that easy. 不可能让你们那么轻易就能拿到里面的玩具。So I don't play that much. 所以我很少玩。Unless I'm dating with a girl. 除非和一个女生约会。To make her happy. 为了对方开心。I would pretend to be tricked by the doll machine. 我会假装被娃娃机骗。That's not important. What matters is that the girl is happy. 重要的是女生开心就好。And as I said before, 果然就像我之前说的。Food stores are usually in the top floor. 食品店一般都在高层。Now to the top floor. Oh, the store is having a meeting. 哦，这家店正在开会。In order to improve service quality. 为了提高服务质量。Sometimes meetings are necessary. 有时候开会是必要的。But meetings are to solve problems. 但是开会是为了解决问题的。Not as like a performance. 而不是为了开会而开会。A tea store here. 这还有个喝茶的。And the decor is quaint. 装修风格也是古色古香的。I like the environment. 我喜欢这种环境。 It's quiet. 很安静。I remember there was a bookstore on the 5th floor. 我记得以前5楼有一个书店。I can't find it now. 现在找不到了。I guess it was closed. 我猜大概是倒闭了。And the rent inside the mall is pretty expensive. 而且商场里面的租金挺贵的。See, they are having enjoyable moment. 看，他们多懂得享受。Like sitting in a space chair. 像是坐在太空椅 experiencing zero gravity. 感受零重力。But it's not free. 但那可不是白做的。You have to pay for it. 得付钱。This time, 这次下楼。I choose a different way down. 我选了另外一条路。The view here is pretty good. 这边的风景还挺不错的。Fewer people. 人也少。This is a pet food store. 这是一家宠物食品店。Look, there is a girl scratching lottery ticket on the wall. 看，有个女生在墙壁上刮彩票。May God bless her and let her win the lottery. 愿上帝保佑她，让她中大奖。They will make her happy. 那样她会很开心的。The lower I go, the more crowds it gets. 越往低走，人流就越拥挤。People flow means money flow, doesn't it? 人流意味着钱流，不是吗？ It is the street out here. 从这里出去就是街道了。The retro building on the right is the landmark of the famous Dongmen Pedestrian Street. 右边那个复古大楼就是著名的东门步行街地标了。That's all for today. Bye bye. 今天就先逛到这里了，拜拜。See you next journey. 下次旅途见。